making his 5th appearance in the main event. He is a heavy hitter. He brings the lumber. He's got 3 top 5s to his name. And a bronze medal finish last year in the tightest podium finish in Smackoff history. His ascent from Rat Smack exclusively to Straight Smack has been fast and furious and impressive. He is also representing and fighting out of the great state of Wisconsin. He is Benny in Wisco. Hey, Benny, how are you?
Jim, how's my double audio? Clean it up. Come on, man. Jim, you had to dump Matt's call, but that's all right. He cleans up dumps for a living. And a pretty heavy call from Shawnee. Not heavy in content, but just heavy because it was Sean. The last time Sean went to a grocery store, 3 expectant mothers saw him and offered up their special parking spots. I also heard Dan in Denver RTN. Only RTN now stands for Remember the Notebook that Left sent you. You're a funny dude, Dan. Please write your own calls. And did that dog call in on her own, or did Rick in Buffalo just hand his phone to his prettiest daughter? Jim, as we both know, this 5K winning call of mine today is just a formality at this point due to the umpires and officials of Smackoff 27 eliminating every single one of my competitors via the recent crackdown on sticky substances. Cal in Vegas and Rick in Buffalo got the boot because they were busted putting spider tack on their hands so they could climb the kitchen counter in search of cookies and treats. The extra salty and super bitter sweat that could only come from Mike and Indy's under boob soaked through his shirt and sidelined his ass. Mark in Boston and Paul's dog were both ousted simultaneously on a leg humping incident. They both would have been safe if Mark didn't choose to just stand there until the deal was done. Caleb must have gotten caught in rush hour again because umpires found him elbow deep in his infamous jar of traffic jam he keeps in his car for such bumper-to-bumper emergency snacking situations. And both Brad and Left's DQs today were self-induced, if you know what I mean. They were found covered head to toe in a substance that can't safely be portrayed on the radio after listening to their own calls and player profiles over and over again on Stucknut, ironically. I guess there was a safe way to portray that on the radio. Thanks, Nut. Hey, Jim, did Caleb walk into a weed dispensary because they advertised a free pot sticker with every purchase? Now, Brad and Left have been going at each other pretty hard lately, butting heads like a couple superstars, butting their heads like Devin Booker and Pat Beverly the other night. By the way, I haven't heard this much Pat Beverly talk since Stevie Carbone got fired from his volunteer gig at the nursing home for getting too handsy. Basically, they told him not to Pat Beverly anymore, Jim. But Brad and Left laying waste to one another is fine. It's just played out and tired. Almost as tired as Jeff in Richmond gets after standing up from the plastic chair in his shower. Almost as tired as Brad's lack of sports knowledge and or takes. Brad thinks a wet jumper is what happens when he gets caught in a rainstorm and his outfit gets soaked. The only frozen rope Brad has been a part of was when he made a deposit at the sperm bank. Oh, excuse me, my bad. Jim, thanks for the opportunity. I'm really looking forward to Chael and Mike's tandem call, which was set up oh so graciously earlier. This is such a good time every year. And to my competitors, I hope you have some gravy prepared, because your goose is cooked.
On Wisconsin, Benny and Wisco. Where are you going to put that one?